Once I got these curtains installed, I had to move our old mister pipes to the other side of the patio. But after I cut them all up and bought a bunch of extra pieces, it was still leaking everywhere. And then after I did the math and figured out how much money I'd have to spend to fix all the pipes on the mister system, it made more sense just to buy a new mister system altogether. With the price of mister systems as low as they are, this seemed like a great bargain. All right, the first thing we need to do is attach the sprinkler line to the faucet. So the name of this product is HOMENOTE Misting Cooling System. Oh, we got issues already and we haven't started yet? All right, so right off the bat, it doesn't work. Good thing we tested it. There's no O-ring in here. It must have come with an O-ring. It comes with a little baggie, and there's some extra misters and some extra misting heads in the baggie. It also comes with an O-ring to put on the faucet. Okay, so it has this little package, and then there's a couple of O-rings in there. So we'll try again. Woo! All right, there's the misters.
I was getting you, Felix.
Sorry, Felix. I didn't mean to get you all mystery. All right, there they go. Looks like they're all working. That looks pretty good. All right, we'll go ahead and get this thing hooked up. I need a scissors and an elbow. This mister system uses 1/4-inch tubing. So if you have any 1/4-inch irrigation line, you can just use the fittings from that. I have a bunch of extra 1/4-inch irrigation tubing that I used to irrigate our garden. So I'm right here and it hasn't even touched it yet. Well, it's pretty close. So what happens if I pull it to here? Too tight? Yeah, that's why I said it needs a little piece. These parts didn't cost me anything because I had a lot of these left over from other projects. Okay.
I let go.
All right. I decided to use Velcro ties, like the kind you'd use for cable management, to attach the mister system to the old pipes from my old mister system. I got these at Walmart, but you can also get them on Amazon. This is a roll of Velcro strips. These things work really good for this kind of stuff. The nice thing about these is you can take them off if you make a mistake, or if you use a zip tie, you're pretty much done once you tie it on. These are just Velcro strips.
I thought you were using black electrical.
I don't think that would last with the heat.
So either.
My wife thought I was using electrical tape on here, but that won't last out here in the heat. After a while, it starts to lose its stickiness. The only problem with this mister system is if you're connecting to stucco or to drywall, the little nails and hooks that it came with just aren't going to work. Here in my garden, I had some wood slats along the edge, and I was able to nail the irrigation tubing in there. So if you have some wood soffits on your house, like that, down by your back patio, you could just nail it there. But I don't have that. But since we have these curtains here, we can't put it on this side. We have to put it on the side with the stucco, and the only thing we can attach to there is either stucco or drywall. So that makes it a little more challenging. If you don't, you're gonna need to use, if you got drywall or stuccos, you're gonna probably need to use some kind of screws and hooks. I use these hooks here on my irrigation line that goes to the hibiscus. So you could just screw these into the ceiling and then hold it together that way too. And if you wanted to hang it down a little lower, you could screw these into the ceiling and then have a line come down a little bit lower to where it could rest. Yeah, these are a lot easier to adjust. Once you get the PVC pipe in here, you're done. Where these can be adjusted. Yeah, you have so much more control of these, because I was gonna have to cut some of these PVC pipes and buy more fittings and adjust them. And once you glue the PVC pipe in, it's in. It can't be moved around at all. Where these can still be adjusted and go to pretty much anywhere you need to. So that's really nice. With the angle of this one so close to the damage on the ceiling that I need to repair, I didn't really want that mister blowing all that water up in there, making this even worse. I want to get this all fixed up. Where these right here, if this is sticking up too high, I can just adjust it down like that, no problem. So that's way better. So I just cut the end off and I put a plug in here. This is just a little irrigation line plug to stop the water from dripping out of there. So another thing I didn't realize on here is that this has a nib on the end. And so is what you do is you can pull this out here. There we go. Try not to scrape up your finger when you do it. But yeah, so this is a plug here, and you just put this in the end to plug it. So you don't need to cut the line and plug it like I did. This kind of is tough to do. You can use a tool here. If you push that in like that, then it comes out. And then I got all the misters running along there. You can see I'm putting all the mist in the patio. And then if you make it too tight right here like I did with this Velcro, it'll pull this blue part loose and then it'll start to leak out of there. All right, so I got these wound up too tight here with this Velcro, and it pulled the blue part out, and so it's spraying out of there. Disconnect it here. And you just push them back into place there. I just pulled them loose. So don't make them too tight.
This is just a plug on the end over here.
I had a couple of them leaking, but I got them all fixed up. So the nice thing is each one can be raised up individually. There's a little bit of, there might be a little bit of a drip in this one. Alright, so that one's pointing a little low. We're gonna go over there and raise it up. They're pretty easy to adjust. My wife's just using a board there and she can adjust them to where she wants them. So that's pretty cool. They are putting a little bit of water down on the patio, but this is at full blast. And it gets pretty hot out here, so it'll dry out pretty quick. Here's the leftover of the line, so we got extra here. Extra head, some extra line, some extra Velcro. I probably spent about $10–15 on PVC pipe and PVC fittings to fix all this up, and then it was still leaking, and I was gonna have to go down to the store and buy some more PVC fittings, and then I decided, you know what, maybe there's a better way to do this. And the thing I really like about this is you can adjust each of these misters individually. Once you put them in the PVC pipe, they're there to stay and you can't adjust them. So you get a lot more versatility with this irrigation system. So the name of the system is Misting Cooling System by HOMENOTE. You can put it wherever you want. It looks like they put it on their trampoline there. They got it out in their garden. They got it on their umbrella on their back by the pool. So you can put all these different areas. You can put it on a fan too. and blow the mister around. If you don't have a big area, you can do a small area. But yeah, this whole area here, we got misters. This was a 59-foot system, and we didn't quite need 59 feet. We cut a few feet off the end. This is about 40-foot long patio. Our security camera is getting wet there. That might be an issue. Might need to do something, get a waterproof one. They say the misters will lower the temperature on your patio about 10 degrees, and it feels like it. It feels really nice. All right, well, I hope you liked it. I have an Amazon affiliate link in the description if you want to check out this product and try it out for yourself. And I'll make an update video. This is day 1, and we're happy with it so far, and I'll give you an update if we have any issues. There is one part of it that's exposed to the sun, and that's where it goes down to the faucet. So that area that gets a lot of sun may end up wearing out and getting damaged. So we'll keep track of that, and I'll make an update video and see how it's holding up. And these misters on our last patio, they did get clogged up because we have hard water here, and there is a filter you can buy for it. So we'll see. The filter's like 20 bucks, but it's like $10 to buy all new misters. So I don't know if it's just cheaper to buy new misting heads. And then if these get clogged up, you can unscrew them and soak them in some vinegar or some CLR, or you can just buy new ones. If you enjoyed this video, then you might like these next videos here.